What are you looking at?
I was looking at the little thing.
Can't make it up. Can't make this stuff up, people. Already start. Yo! What up, what up, what up? What's good, people? All right, so today... What are you looking at?
I was looking at the little thing.
Can't make it up. Can't make this stuff up, people. Already start. Yo! What up, what up, what up? What's good, people? All right, so today's video is going to be about Kevin Samuels and this young lady. I think it's, let me see what the title of it. All right, it says, another ratchet black woman came to push an agenda. All right, but got smoked on IG Live. So we gonna get into this. Listen, they name these things, or they give them these titles for a reason, right? They want people to click on them. They want people to comment below. So that's the reason why. I don't think that Kevin Samuels actually named it this. This is coming from another person's platform. All right, you ready? Oh Lord. Turn the brightness up.
There you go.
There we go.
I was wondering why I had to keep squinting.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So,
How old are you?
I'm 30.
All right. Any children?
Yes, I do. I have 2 girls, 2 daughters.
So, what do you think about the subject of sharing a man?
Absolutely not. I don't agree with that. I don't think and it won't work. It just won't work, especially if you're a woman who, you just got standards for certain things. You're just not going for it. You require his time. You require a lot from him. So how could you ever be happy with yourself trying to settle with a man with another woman? That would make you so miserable. If you thought you was miserable before, you're going to be miserable.
Hold on, because he putting up the the stop sign. What you got to say about that?
I agree with her. Me personally, I am monogamous. I could not be with a guy who wanted to be with multiple women personally.
What's wrong with it?
It's nothing wrong with it. But personally, me, I know how I am. I would rather be with one man and he be with me.
I feel that. I don't understand what the issue is with most women. Like, listen, if both of y'all are virgins, right, and y'all have never dealt with another person, I can understand that. But if you done already kind of like been out there in the world or whatever, or he's already been out there in the world, what does it matter? Especially if you're not fulfilling all of his wants and needs. No,
I'm just saying because it's different. It's just something that a person would crave, to assert intimacy with somebody.
I do understand why they would want, but because I don't think that we're speaking about, I don't think most women are honestly fulfilling all those needs that most of those women like back in the day did. Those basic things. The cooking, the cleaning, the supportive, being submissive, the making sure that man is pleased any and every time that he needs whatever. Most women are not bringing it to the table. So, you kind of open the door for this. So that's what I'm kind of confused by. I want to ask a personal question.
It's just... Me personally, I understand what you mean. If the woman is not providing what the man feels that he deserves, then he does have the right to step out. But if the woman is giving him everything he needs, why do you need another woman? Okay,
now, again, if that young lady is doing everything that she needs to do as a young lady, like she's bringing all that to the table, I don't see the reason why a man would step out or even jeopardize being around a young lady like that. But if we talking about most are quoting Cardi B. I don't cook, I don't clean, but they still want a damn ring. Like, most of them not bringing it to the table. We're gonna let Kevin cook real quick because he's about to ask us some questions.
How many different fathers?
I have 2 baby daddies. 2 fathers, yeah.
Do you hear what's coming out of your mouth?
I
A
do.
man has to share you with 2 other men who got kids out of you.
Yes, absolutely.
Listen. Why?
But I'm not sleeping with those men.
Okay.
Okay.
I let you speak.
Yeah.
You're far too animated about this because you know you're wrong. When you come to the marketplace, you've already been shared by 2 different men, and they got DNA evidence. Where does a woman who has 2 kids by 2 different men think that this is what I mean? Y'all will talk to me. Oh, y'all everything. Your value, okay. What do you think your value is relative to the market? An average woman, if an average.
What do you think her value is to the market? Let's keep it a band right now. We're gonna see if she on code.
I will not lie. She has 2 different baby daddies.
Mm-hmm.
The value is pretty low
Mm-hmm.
based off of that.
Yeah. So this is average. This is above average. Where is she on the scale? This is average right here. What do you think that she falls on this? You can go against Caller right now.
I can't do that.
Oh, man. Y'all know. Y'all comment down below and let us know. What do you guys think she is on that sexual market scale right now? 2 kids, 2 different guys, and most importantly, this mindset. That's the main thing. Like, you got to pick a struggle. She got too much stuff going against it. If you have 2 kids by 2 different guys or whatever, I understand. But then again, you're saying that, listen, I don't want to be monogamous. The guy got to bring, what? No, you don't make those type of decisions and those type of choices. No, you get what the market gonna give your butt.
Somebody's here. What do you think your value is?
If an average woman is there, I think my value will still be on average. And I'm just being honest. Because regardless if I have 2 baby fathers or 4 baby fathers, well, I won't necessarily say 4, but regardless of the fact, I'm a damn good woman. And I'm going to hold myself up here regardless of the fact.
Ma'am. Don't talk to me about your feelings. Let's talk about the math.
Give her
The average woman is here.
You asked me, and that's not
Okay, so you can't do that.
Can I ask you a question? This is just a question from a man to a woman. Why do she think, like, what makes her, or what would make a woman like a damn good woman? Maybe somebody can help us out with that, because I'm confused. What makes you like a damn good woman?
It's all in your personal perspective of yourself, honestly.
Okay. All right.
If she feels maybe she's a good mother,
okay.
that will make her a good woman.
That'll make her a good mother.
Yeah. But she's still a good woman, she's a good mother.
I don't want to conflate the two, because you can be a great dad, or you can be a great man and a trash dad. You know what I mean? You don't agree with that. So why don't you agree with that?
Because
you don't.
The person, I feel that to be a great dad, you have to be a great person.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
How you are will reflect on your children.
Okay, so do you think that people like Martin Luther King, people like would you say like Martin Luther King was a great man?
Guess you could say that.
I'm asking you.
Yeah.
I'm asking you. Okay, Martin Luther King. Oh no, you fine.
It keeps on dinging. I'm so sorry.
Okay, would you say people like let me see, like Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk? Would you?
No.
You wouldn't say that they're great men?
No.
Why wouldn't they be?
Well, I feel that based off their actions with how much money they have, it doesn't show that they're a good person. Okay,
that's interesting.
It's interesting.
All right, so would you say that people like what is my guy's name? Malcolm X. Would you say that he's like a great man? I'm just asking. You just let me know.
I mean, I guess so. Yeah.
Now, I guess so. The reason why I'm asking these questions because when I think about a great man, I think that a man that is tied to his purpose, right? Mm-hmm. And he does that, you know, to the highest level. That's what pretty much separates him from the rest of the men on this earth. Mm-hmm. And that's how they climb their way to the top. I think that a lot of guys that are tied into their purpose, they spend most of their time, you know, trying to execute and become the greatest at whatever they're doing. So you do understand that when men do things like that, it takes away from them being around their family, them being around their children and everything like that. And you ask those children most of the time, what do you think about your dad? And a lot of them are like, you know, he really wasn't there that often because he was tied into his purpose. Okay. Right. So again, great, phenomenal man. When on a lot of people look at some of these idols, like the people that a lot of people idol. Go ahead.
If he's such a great man, why wouldn't he step to the plate to divide the time between how he feels what he feels his purpose is and still his children? He sat there and created that child, mm-hmm. but you're not in the kid's life?
Because, again... Okay, go ahead.
I don't get how you can separate the two. I feel that, me personally, my thought process, I guess, is kind of different. Mm-hmm. Because if you're a great man, you will be a great dad. You cannot... I disagree with what you're saying.
Because here's the thing, right? There's no such thing as work-life balance. People always try to make, like, they even made a book about it, and you hear people say it all the time. What person do you know that has been able to create the perfect work-life balance? There's no such thing. Something is always going to lack. And if this guy is aligned with his purpose, he understands, like, listen, this is my purpose. My way to give back to my family, to this generation, the next generation, to make sure that we have some type of generational wealth or whatever, to leave a legacy, is for me to stay on course with my purpose. Yes, something has to be effective. Something is going to take away in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Yes, I understand that. But as long as I'm doing what I need to do, my wife is taken care of, my children is taken care of, they're not going to need for anything. And I'm not saying that they're not there at all, because let's just say, for instance, those guys were married, those guys were still coming home at night or whatever, but again, something is going to lack. And oftentimes I've seen so many different children from those guys that a lot of people look up to as great men. They say that, listen, my dad was never there, or he wasn't there as much as I would like for him to be. But then again, you got hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm not saying that, you know, that's good, but I promise you, those men that are tied into their doggone purpose, this is just how that life looks across the board. And I've looked at a lot of different guys. But the fact that your mom was able to be a stay-at-home wife or a stay-at-home mom, she was always there. Somebody's going to have to step out and do that. Or we both can go to work and work a regular damn job, and none of us are going to be able to make it to, you know, when you get a terrific kid or awards or anything like that. Put too much pressure on the guys, and I don't think that those men get enough credit because they are out there sacrificing every single day. But people always try to look at men as being the bad guy. Like, no, those are the heroes. They just don't get enough credit for it. Because if you look at the average household, right, when the mother is bringing in $30,000 to $50,000, the father is bringing in $30,000 to $50,000, and you know they're trying to make sure that they got enough to pay rent and take care of everything. Most of the time, those parents are not able to make it to their kids, whatever, you know, the fundraisers and stuff that they have at school, the terrific kid, they're doing a lot now. They're not able to make it to those things in a lot of different cases. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Something has to be sacrificed. It's either, listen, we both can go to work, we both can miss out, or your dad can put in that sweat equity and make sure that you are taken care of. The mom can be a stay-at-home mom, make it to everything, and the dad can try. He can try his best. I'm not saying that he's never there, but he can try his best to make it. You feel? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I mean, I know she feel it, but she ain't gonna show it on camera.
That's okay.
Man, I don't know you. If you gotta overtalk, you're losing.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Okay, if an average woman, an average childless woman is here, you're saying your value is on par with her. How can that be?
Because
according to the math, you have 2 children.
Yeah.
Does that increase your value?
Can I explain?
Does do children increase your value to the market?
Oh God.
No.
If there will be fake kids,
I'm trying to be respectful, man. I'm trying to be
She's still going. She's still going.
Reaction was kind of weird.
Like you sitting there over talking that man. He done asked you a question and she's still going. If the children are good, no, man. Listen, that does make things easier, but that still don't mean that you're on par with a woman that doesn't have any children, and a guy can come in and start a family with someone again that doesn't have any children on the outside looking in. It's a bad deal to start off with. I'm gonna go back and see your faces, bro. I know you making faces over there.
Off the rails. This will go off the rails, man. I don't do that.
Because you didn't let me answer.
Man, you're not answering the question. Okay, here's what we're not gonna do. Okay, I'll let you speak. Yeah, you can have a respectful dialogue, and if you're talking about you're such a good woman, show it.
There it is.
If a woman is average, any woman, you or other, who has 2 children, does that increase her value to the market? Maintain it or decrease it? I don't care how great you think the kids are. We're talking about just bare numbers. Does it increase, decrease, or maintain?
Okay, realistically, in this world, it decreases. It decreases.
There we go.
It decreases your.
But can I say
it
something?
Decreases your. Man, that's how it is.
Wait a minute.
You're saying your value is here.
I get
You can believe.
She can have no kids.
Okay, I can do this without.
I can't talk.
No, I'm running the show.
But she can have no kids, and she's still a bird brain. She's still less than. She's still.
Man, how do you think you're coming across right now?
Right, do you think you're coming across this?
Listen, you asked me a question.
I'm asking you, seriously. Okay, man, how do you think you're coming across right now? How do you think you're coming across right now? Because you're saying, I don't know you, but here's the thing. You have 2 kids by 2 different men. How come neither one of those men chose to marry you?
Great question.
You know what? Because actually, they just wasn't in the life path for me to marry. I was young, and for one of the men, I mean, he
Oh, shit. That woman just babbled for like a minute straight. What? He asked her a simple question. Why didn't those men chose to marry you? And I think that he, again, does an excellent job of just basically pointing out the obvious. He's sitting here trying to have a basic conversation with this young lady, and she continues to try to overtalk him. When he asks her a simple question about, what do you think your value is compared to the average woman? He had to go all around Robert Hood's barn just to bring her back full circle to show her that, damn it.
I grew older with him. He was older than me. But as I start to, come into terms of what was going on in my life, I branched off. I grew apart from that. I didn't see no elevation with him. I didn't. And to be honest, the second man was really, honestly speaking, the second man it's somebody who I had known for a while, but it still happened like as a, I won't say wasn't a one night stand, but it was.
How about you just make man? When you start talking, no disrespect, man. I just asked you a direct question.
And she just.
Either one of these, okay, man. Excuse me. Did either one of these men propose marriage to you?
Absolutely not, because marriage isn't even in their radar. Marriage isn't even in their radar.
She's still going.
This is why you need to understand. These women can talk, but man, every time that I let you talk. You want to dominate the conversation, man. You have 2 kids. Your value to the market is below average. And all you have to do is judge by the caliber of men you mate with and whether or not those men even offered you marriage. They all have to do is judge based on whether or not you required marriage. So we're here because you're a mother of two with two different guys talking about sharing a man, and you've shared your womb. So from the men's standpoint, why is it okay for you to expect the man to accept the woman who shared her womb with two men if you're not willing to share his presence with another woman?
Damn. Tough question.
Answer that question.
Tough questions.
You shared your womb with two men. Why can't you share that man with one or two women?
It's getting hot for her.
Because he's coming into my life. My life. He wants to have something with me. We're having something with each other. We're not. And we say if he has kids, he share his semen with two other women. Because that's
I
what
didn't say he had kids, man. I just said you're making up stuff that I didn't say.
Okay, and if he didn't have kids, if he did not have kids, then I still do believe, because I'm not sleeping with my baby father.
I didn't say you were.
With them.
Ma'am, it doesn't matter if you sleep with them, man. It doesn't matter if you sleep with them or not. You have the kids.
Yes.
So, ma'am, what you're trying to do is you're being disingenuous, because you have to say, your logic is kicking in. You're like, damn, he's right.
Mm-hmm.
I have shared my body and my womb with two different men, and I have the product to show it. So he's coming into my life. No, man. No, man. No, man. That's another. You ladies value yourselves more than us. Man,
we're not
excuse me. No. You're going into his life.
What's wrong with her? Is she okay?
Yeah, so the thing is, man, you have to be, he's just trying to get her to be realistic. Not saying that, you don't have values, morals, and all the rest of that other stuff, man, but he's just trying to get her to understand that you're delusional to think that a guy that doesn't have any children, and for you to have two children by two different guys, that men are going to sign up for that. Most guys are not going to sign up for that mess. And when I tell you he does an excellent job by backing out and trying to come back into the driveway just to show her that this damn car is not going to fit into this parking space no matter how you try to spin it. He does an excellent job with that, man.
We're bringing 1, 2, 3 people to a man. And he's supposed to share you with your children, share you with their fathers, because you have to deal with them in some form or fashion.
Yeah.
He's supposed to share all of that. Please make it make sense to where you can't even share his time with another woman. And he's got to share you with all that.
You know what? He's going to enjoy to share all
No,
that.
man. Make the math
make sense.
Don't give me the feelings. Make the math make sense. You got 1, 2 children, 1, 2 fathers. That's 4 people he has to share you with. That's 1 woman split between 1, 2 kids, 2 fathers. That's 1 man. This is what it looks like, man. This is what it looks like. 1 man, 1 woman, 2 kids, 2 men.
Damn.
Look, chick.
Good grief.
Don't get mad at me because you sound crazy. He shared you with these 2 men.
Yes.
And now he got to share you with 2 kids.
It's getting hot.
Yes. 2 great kids. 2 well-behaved kids.
And see, the thing is, man, what you don't want to...
2 loving kids.
What you don't, and that's nice. And I'm not saying anything about your children.
I know.
But the fact of the matter is, a man doesn't have to.
It's getting
You
hot.
would be lucky to get a man. And that's the problem. And this is the problem I need. Everybody listening. Women like you, man, have been told and made to believe that your value is higher than a man, to where even when you do things that we all know lowers your value, that you still think it doesn't change, and a man still needs to come in and pay the highest price, meaning monogamy and potentially marriage with you.
Damn.
Yes.
But you're
That's
not
the highest
coming in
price.
at an untouched level.
Mm-hmm.
So
let's
just
just
say this for argument. Let's just say this for argument. Let you go off this. Let's just say you believe what I believe. Let's just say you believe what I believe in this instance, that you would be lucky to have a man, period.
Okay.
If you believe what I believe, answer the question. If you'd be lucky to have a man, period, would it be all right to share it?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Thank you. You all have a great night.
So I want you guys to understand, man.
Oh, she dipped out. She was like, listen, it's time to go, dog. This thing got hot. This thing got hot.
Run because it does not make any sense. This woman has shared her body with 2 men. She got 2 kids and 2 baby daddies talking about my value hasn't gone down. My value is actually maintained. It's actually going to go up because your life is going to be so great and wonderful. My kids, the men are like, the math ain't mathing. So to my critics and detractors, I want you to understand that is the market.
Maybe.
That's not a one-off.
There's some of them. There's some of them.
That's not an extreme case. That is representative of the marketplace. A large swath of 100% of marriage age women, I would say she represents at least 30% of the market. At least.
That's fair. I would say that's fair.
That mindset.
30%, there you go. That's what I'll be talking about. That mindset. That's everything right there.
And then, of course, when it comes right down to it, let me bounce because I can't really substantiate. A man, I want you guys to understand that. Gentlemen, understand that women who have children with other men are telling you that your value is lower than theirs. So this is what they think. Hello.
Hi. I was not expecting that. I'm sorry. I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. How old are you?
I had to think about this for a second. I'm 39 this year.
39. Are you single or are you married?
No, I was married. I'm divorced.
All right. So talking about sharing men, especially
Yes.
over 35. What do you think?
I think you are completely accurate because you have to be realistic. I mean, when you talk about children, your energy has to be there. When you talk about a career to provide, your energy is there. You have to have time for your wellness, which means your meal prep, your gym time, and you don't have many hours left to give. That's
So here's the issue what I be having, right? When women get on there and they agree with him, but you were married at a certain time. Like, why did you end up getting a divorce?
I wonder if he asked her that question.
I don't understand that, man. It's like you got all the freaking knowledge that you need. You got the sense.
So she's been consistently watching him. That's what she's saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't get that. Like, you got all the answers. You got the best damn spade hand, and somehow you still don't make that doggone $10.
So I think it's funny that women don't. So many women today don't realize that what they're really offering to men is so sparse. Hello, how are you?
Oh no, not the
good. How are you?
Oh, Lord. Come on, man.
33.
Stop doing this mess. God, man, did Monique not tell y'all anything? Stop doing this mess, man. Jumping online. I gotta keep it a band with the other young lady too, man, because I don't know what the hell she got going on. You know what? But yeah, the bonnet. These bonnets, man. These bonnets, house clothes. You know this man got like over 1 million subscribers. And you know that hundreds of thousands of people watch these videos and you continue to get on here looking any kind of way. Just say for instance your husband was out there watching it. It's over for you.
33, so you're almost at the designing age. Are you single or are you married?
I'm single.
What?
Any children?
I have one.
How old?
5.
So, you be down to share after 35?
I think living in today's world, yeah.
No, what's different about today's world?
You got one. No, it's
I feel that the women today are a little bit more desperate and the guys are a little bit less patient. So it's a challenge for the women that want to have a man just to themselves. I feel like it's more
the women are more desperate and the men are less patient. Man, how long have you been watching my program?
My mom tagged me in one of your videos. She's the one that watches you all the time.
What?
Have you ever watched it?
Hold on. Is your mama out there throwing hints at people? So she tagged you the fact that, you know, you didn't have a child. I don't know if you with the guy or whatever. You on here wearing bonnets because he done made videos about that as well. Your mom throwing hints.
It's probably fine when you go back and watch it is women really don't want relationships today.
That's the thing.
But you said they're desperate. Desperate for what?
Sex.
Oh.
They can have sex. Why would a woman ever be desperate for sex?
Yeah, she can get that.
What is she talking
You can get sex.
That damn bonnet
Said
came out
women
circulation.
are desperate and men are less patient. Women are desperate for sex?
I don't think so.
Yes.
What do you think, 39? You think she's got
I'm
something?
not 39.
I'm not understanding.
I don't know if you can generalize and say that women are desperate for sex. I think some people could be desperate for
I
sex.
don't think women are desperate.
Yeah, okay.
I think women are desperate for anything. I think women believe, and I think the videos show that women think they got all the time in the world. They can get whatever they want. All they gotta do is manifest and wish upon a star.
Not the manifest.
That's why they're not really settled.
I've been single since I've had my son. I haven't been in any relationship.
Why didn't you?
Okay. But the market is what it is. So the reason I asked, you said in today's time, and what's different about today's time than yesteryear?
Social media, internet.
Let me ask you this question. When on the face of the planet have women had men who are in the top 20%, top 10% all to themselves ever? What country, what system of government, what system of, what monetary system? Where?
I think it's always been since like forever.
The women have had men to themselves?
No.
10%.
It's just more common. It's more common now. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Commandments now, it's less common now.
Bless her heart.
really?
She's struggling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Misguided.
Wait, okay, so
Wait.
Listen. Would you happen to be a Christian?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes, I am.
Just go to the Bible. Abraham, Sarah, Hagar, Solomon. I mean, how many wives did these men have? Polygamy, poly relationships have always been the norm.
Especially when you.
They're less frequent today, and women. Abraham and Sarah went and got Hagar for Abraham. That's what a good woman does.
There you go.
Oh, 39 says, you know what? Guess what, Devin?
Oh,
Don't have that kid yet, but I'm down for your program. I'm on your purpose. So let me go holler at the chick with the bonnet on or the thing. Go ahead and get that baby in.
I knew you were going to say something.
That's in your Bible, ain't it? Yes?
Oh yeah. It would take a strong, sure woman to
I'm trying to
be in
understand,
that.
but you're smiling. You didn't say anything. I'm saying that's in the Bible,
You
right?
said what?
he's taking.
No,
the
I'm
verse
not
out of
refusing
context.
anything.
What you mean?
He's taking the verse out of context.
Give us a little bit of, because you know I'm a C student.
I can pull up. So the Old Testament is very different.
Mm-hmm.
The New Testament is very different as well.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus came and changed the ways. In 1 Corinthians, actually, I'm not going to get too into it.
Yeah, you don't have to be exact.
I'm just
you know,
saying,
just give us
he's
a little.
just
Yeah.
taking a verse out of context. So.
What verse are you talking about? Because I'm confused. What did he say?
Well, what happened was, Abraham, Sarah had got certain for Abraham.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a whole ordeal. I don't think he actually knows what he's talking about on that part. It'll be a lot. I'd have to really get into it. And
can you just give us a little quick, brief summary of what's going on? I ain't gonna lie. So a while ago, I think I was maybe 14, 15. I read the Old Testament, but it was read and then forgot everything. And then continue to read and forgot everything. Continue to read and forgot everything. This was a while ago. This was, again, when I was young, man. So, some of the stuff I can still remember, some of the exciting parts and whatnot. I need to refresh my memory on the Bible for sure, man. But yeah, just, can you give us like a brief summary?
Sarah couldn't have children.
Okay, I remember that. I remember Sarah couldn't have children.
Abraham had sex with his servant.
Yeah, because she couldn't give. I remember that part.
God was like, "What are you doing?"
He was
basically God was like, so basically, gosh.
He had to give, but I mean,
Yes. So, well, forget about the Old Testament.
Yeah.
That is true.
Okay.
About what Kevin Samuel was talking about with Sarah, Abraham, and his servant.
Mm-hmm.
But Jesus said, basically, so Paul wrote the 1st and 2nd Corinthians to the people of Corinth. Mm-hmm. And he basically told them because they were having sex with other people outside of their marriage. Mm-hmm. They were adulterers. Mm-hmm. And basically, he said, let the man be with his wife and let the wife be with her husband.
Mm-hmm. Now,
nobody outside of that.
No, wait now. Because if we look at how the U.S. is the only people that don't allow for you to marry more than one spouse, right? But they do it on the outside. So those guys that are in other countries have multiple wives.
What I'm speaking of is basically what he
I feel.
I was saying like.
Yeah, no, I definitely. I'm rocking with you. But to those guys that's in other countries or whatever that do decide to have multiple wives, technically that's
their religion. That's their normal. That's their normal in other countries.
But the Bible doesn't speak against having multiple wives, do it? It does.
I'll show you after this.
Okay, all right, okay, cool. Again, I'm always open to the possibility of everyone.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so I don't know if you're nervous, but the answers you're giving don't seem like you're in today's world.
Damn.
So women are not desperate.
No.
And men are less patient. Men are just. What do you mean men are less patient?
It just seems like they're not gonna put up with it. Like you said, the higher value guys are not going to settle for those women that have lower value and put them on a pedestal like they want, like the women want. You know what I'm saying? Like they move on because
when did men used to have more patience?
Well, I don't know if it came out wrong. Probably don't mean patience, but just like not sticking around. Guys don't stick around like that no more.
Ma'am, we have in the black community, we have almost a 72% divorce rate. Mm-hmm. 90% of divorce actions are initiated by women.
Dang.
How many women do you know?
So it's the women that don't have patience with the sound.
Who do you think leads relationships more? Boyfriend, girlfriend, and or marriage? Who leads relationships? Is it men or women?
The man in the marriage.
What?
The man leaves the marriage? When relationships end, when relationships terminate, when somebody ends them, who do you think ends relationships most of the time? Men or women?
Because you should get a good one.
I think it's both.
They know what he's doing. This is different clicks of view.
I said, which one ends most of the time? It's not 50-50.
I don't know. The men?
Bless her heart. She trying, man.
Or is it the women?
Ma'am,
this is what you just said.
In our community, with the highest divorce rate, women are initiating 80 to 90% of divorces. You go ask 10 women on the street about their relationships.
Their last relationship.
How many they walked away from or ended versus how many the men did. So you're saying men are
we're not gonna ask personal questions about anybody leaving their relationship, but
I don't know what you're talking about. It sounds to me like you're just not.
But you know what? Oh wait, let me scratch that, because if I was to answer that question, every relationship I've had, I think I don't think any relationship that the woman has left me. That's correct. Okay, all right, let me show you.
Which is, I guess that's something, but
what do you think?
I think you're in trouble. I think you're in trouble. You got a kid, you don't understand what's going on out here. And you don't want to. Well, the fact of the matter, watch my program.
Yeah, he don't help you.
I can't bring you up to speed. But if you have a kid, I will say this. Do you want to have another kid?
No.
Damn.
Do you want to be married?
At this point, I don't know. Probably.
She ain't got no clue what the hell going on.
Exactly what I just said.
Just
want to be married. So
No, I do.
Wondering. She's a wonder.
So I asked you if you want to be married. You said, at this point, I don't know. But now you said you do. But you do have a kid. 5 years old, right?
And she's
I do want to be married.
That's scary.
Yes, I did.
Did you graduate?
Yes.
What's your degree?
Well, I have a certificate in cosmetology and an MUA in makeup.
So you're going to be an average earner.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have the choice now.
The big smile.
Right.
You're too broke to be single. You need me. And I'm not supposed to say that, but yes, to get to the end of life, you don't get there on one income.
Yeah, exactly.
Much less with a child.
You're right.
And guys, that brings us to the end of today's video.
All right, so that's the end of the video, man. And basically what he did was, I think it was actually good that he was talking and speaking to her, because he wanted to talk to the one that was clueless, hopefully to give her some insight on something, because it just sounded like she was just completely confused about life, man, at 33. God, at 33, she had no idea. So here's the thing, right? I'm still somewhat confused as to why most people have an issue with monogamy. Because when you speak to most women, they want those above earning men. They don't want the average guys. They don't want those guys that are beta males. They want the alpha. If you want the alpha, you want the king of the jungle, do you not understand what comes along with that? Like, this is what I'm confused by. Please make it make sense. No, I don't. Listen, this is what I want. I want the king of the jungle, right? I want a guy with some swag, you know what I mean? I want a tall guy. I want a guy that works out, you know, that got his own money, that got his life together. Do you not realize that probably 90 to all, maybe 100% of women want that same exact guy? Why not just get an average dude? One of those little beta males that, you know, is not that confident, that it doesn't make that much money, like what, $40,000, $50,000 a year. Y'all go half. That's your partner. So why aren't most women choosing to go with those guys? Why the hell do they consistently want the alpha male, but they want him to put his tail between his legs and be monogamous? Even though he got all that cat that's been thrown at him on a day-to-day basis. Please, make it make sense. Shine some light on this. Let us know. So are you okay with a beta? Or do you want the alpha?
I cannot stand your terminology. Please, ask me a different way.
Do you want a leader? A man that's leading his life, that's got his ish together.
I understand the question. It's just the way you the beta and the alpha.
But you do understand,
I understand what you're asking, yes.
That most women want that type of guy.
Yeah.
So it's harder for him to be monogamous. I'm not saying that it's impossible, but it's going to be extremely hard for you to find a guy that got his ish together, that and understands who he is. Listen, man, that thing is like a cologne to women. They smell that when they're around them. So why? Why do they continue to go after those guys instead of just going for the average dude?
Because they see me personally. I know I'm not gonna want no beta.
We know.
But I feel that it is tough to get a male who knows his worth and who has his stuff together, because the amount of women who are coming at him, yes. And he feels that he has a handful of options. He can cherry pick who he wants. Absolutely. So as a woman, she will try to keep him down because she knows what he can provide for her. Right.
And so with that, right? Because again, I'm not saying that it's impossible to the 13 women that watch my page. I'm not saying that it's impossible. I'm just saying that it's going to be extremely hard for you to find those guys. But if you are lucky to get a guy like that, you need to understand that there is a lot more that this man is going to require versus the average guy. The average guy is not going to require you to, get that golf 3,000 every night. But when you're dealing with an above average, listen, I got women out there that's going to give me that, that's going to love, that's going to support, that's going to do all of these things. And I think most guys would absolutely love to be monogamous. But if those needs and stuff are not being met, then what do you expect for that man to do? Please. I mean, I need to know. Y'all let me know down in the comments, man. Please let us know. What do you expect? Those things have to be met. That man is going out there being competitive every single day to make sure that he remains on top or continue to grind to get to the top. So I need to make sure when I go to the crib that all of those needs are being met. And I'm just going to say this, right? This is just me just speaking. Y'all know I talk to a lot of guys, a lot of men. Those men are not pressed at all because these women are literally lined up waiting for a chance to get on their doggone page. Just say the word. You single? Shit. Listen. I'm bringing meals up there. What you need, your feet rub, your back rub. They are literally going out their way, checking on this dude, making sure that he's good. So I'm just saying to those women that want that above average, that alpha male, that got his ish together, you're going to have to step outside your comfort zone, your boundaries, the things that you've been taught, the things that these modern day women are out here chanting. You're going to have to step your game up. You want to keep that guy around, especially if you want him to be monogamous. Man, listen, what good grief. Whew, Lord have mercy. You got anything else you want to add before we get up out of here today? Yo, man, thank you guys so much for tuning in.
I do, actually.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
For the women who are watching this.
13, all 13 of y'all.
Just take your time. It'll come to you.
Oh, Lord, hold on, wait a minute. We can't end on that note. That's bad advice.
How was that?
That's bad advice. Because you got women out here, those freaking hyenas, that are jumping on the very first opportunity. So those women that are out there that are waiting, the women jumping in front of your, get out the way. If you don't want to get it done, I will. So those women that's just sitting back, they get to the point where they 30, 40, 50 years old. And
don't get up that old, okay? Don't get to that age and be like, okay, maybe I should put my foot in the race. Don't do that.
They need to be doing that at 21. Before at 18, soon as you get out of high school, listen, before you even get to...
How about you get out of college, okay?
No, you need to be trying to pick them. You need to be trying to choose a man while you're in college. Why are you going to wait till afterward?
Well, I mean, focus on your education.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
I mean, because if you sitting there, you're focused. I'm not saying don't, whatever you're in school for, early childhood education, whatever your major is, pass your grades. But keep your damn eye open. Keep that radar on.
Yes, pass. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. What do you mean? Forget the education, Katie.
You talking
that's
about?
What you just said.
But what I'm tripping on, you talking about afterwards? No,
I mean not. So first your grades, and keep your eye open. Yes, but don't let your grades drop because you're trying to focus on some man.
I'm gonna keep it.
You're still paying for this school.
I don't give a damn about that. Listen.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna step outside right now. I think that women should put a man before their education. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. You can always go back and finish that damn degree, but if you got a chance at a good quality man, you think, come on, fam. Come on, baby.
If he's saying, I'll let you be a stay-at-home wife. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, damn man. He ain't even gotta say that.
But just to date him? No.
Yes. That's your ticket to the... Listen, that's your shot at getting a ticket to the damn dance. You need to make that happen with that prom. First impressions are everything. You get your foot in the door with a great man that's aligned with his purpose. Shit. Man, listen. All them damn school books, all of that mess. Listen, my focus is on you. Yeah, I'm going to still do my work. But him first. Like, that's her purpose. Her purpose is not education. It's not them books. No, if you get an opportunity to be with a great guy, again, that's aligned with his purpose, and you can, women's intuition. Like, y'all foresee all of this mess. You already know. I get around a guy. This dude's light is shining brighter than anybody that I come in contact with. Use that woman's intuition. This right here, this man is your purpose. Being around him, and listen, when you're up under that umbrella, you are protected. You got that provision. You got everything that you need under the mother-loving sun. Your purpose is to make sure that you support him. Excuse me. That you support him in everything that he does. And if you do that, you are good for life. Now, you focus on that damn education, right? And that opportunity passes you by, and somebody else reap the benefits and the rewards and everything when you had the opportunity. What's old girl's name with Desi Banks? Oh, man, let me tell you something. That girl, she's feeling some type of way right now. She's with Desi Banks from 2013 to 2019. She cashed a lottery ticket in too mother flipping early because she didn't support and she didn't stick it out. And now, that young lady that he's with now, that he has a child by, that he's in a relationship with, and I'm pretty sure he's probably going to marry that girl. She's reaping all of those rewards, and then you got old girl over here that was down with him. He was using her car. She was taking him around from point A to point B, all this other stuff. And now she's upset because now this man is a millionaire, making millions and millions of dollars, traveling the world. And that young lady that he's with, she's being able to reap the rewards from all of those things. It's that awareness, man. When you get that opportunity, you got to take advantage of that thing. Opportunities of a lifetime. They don't come around often. But when they do, you got to zero in and you got to have that tunnel vision and focus on that. Her education will always be there, but that man ain't. That great man is not. And this is what I don't understand, man. Listen, I know this video is long, but this is what I don't understand. Women are so mother freaking intelligent. They are so intelligent. Oh, man, let me chew on this thing. Listen, they are so freaking intelligent. I don't understand why they put them damn blinders on when they should be taking them doggone things off and watching how everything is going. Like, no, all right. I'm going to go ahead and put my blockers on. I'm going to act like I'm too good. And, you know, I'm not going to do the things that I should be doing in order to keep this doggone... Like, what? What the hell? Like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I'm just... Whew, I don't understand this part right here. You got anything else you want to add for me? Because listen, women, y'all can honestly have the world. But based on your decisions, how you move, who you hang around, a lot of women are fumbling the bag, man. I don't understand why. Because life was not meant for, well, yeah, I don't think life was meant to be hard for women. I think that pressure is made for shoulders and not hips. So instead of you taking that easy way out, going down that easy path, a lot of women are choosing that hard path. I don't understand why. You got anything else you want to add? How many times I said that? You got anything? I'm over here tickled, man. You got anything else you want to add before we get out of here? No. All right. So, again, man, thank you guys so much for tuning in, man. I've seen a lot of comments from people saying continue to do these Kevin Samuels reaction videos. Y'all, I'm going to try my best. We're in the process of moving some older videos from my old channel to this new channel. So y'all just give me some time and we're gonna get all of that stuff taken care of, and we're in the process of monetizing another YouTube channel. All right, so this is gonna take time. Hopefully between my assistant and, I don't know, man, maybe I'll be able to hire Ro. You know what I'm saying? She can quit her day job and come and work for me. But yeah, hopefully if we can get that thing done, man, we can speed this process up a little bit more. Anyway, man, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be beautiful. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Hi.
Okay, get out.
It's time to go. It's time.
Blueberry, Burberry, button-up. Tan skin, mixed race, buttercup. Canada weather, got a bundle up. I'm tryna work, she hit my phone, she wanna, whoa.